Okay, so this is one of the photos. Hi, I'm Hein. This is me at a bar called The Other Side. I just hang out a lot there. Then eventually I started working there. I'm originally from Myanmar. Then I moved here when I was about primary 5. Ever since then, I just grew up mainly here. Then I became a citizen. I feel like both countries I would consider as home. There are parts of me that are very Singaporean, as you can tell from my accent. But also parts of me that are very intrinsically Burmese.
I'm Sarah. I am a kindergarten teacher at MOE Kindergarten. This is my father fetching me from work. He always makes time for me to fetch me anywhere, even if he's tired.
My name is Josephine. So this photo is taken in Kolkata and it is taken in my cafe. So we sell authentic Singaporean food because we want to use food as a way to introduce Singapore to the local people here. There's a lot of problems with Nepali women being trafficked to Kolkata. I chose to come to Kolkata so that I could help these women who have been trafficked.
My blue IC and my new Singaporean passport. I wanted to find my Burmese passport, but when you renounce it, they kind of take it away. Then you sort of realize that, oh, okay, like this is a place also that I call home. Like I have friends here, people that I love here. So it's no longer just a country that I came and stayed. It was happy and sad at the same time to get the citizenship.
Okay, this is a picture of my mom and one of my cousins at my mom's nasi padang stall. So over the years, I've always helped out my mom at her store like during the holidays. So when I started work, got lesser time to help her. At first, it was my grandmother and my grandfather's store. I hope that my grandparents' legacy can be lived through like the recipes that my mom will hopefully pass down.
So this is actually written in Singapore when I was with my mom in a shopping center. The hardest thing to let go of is my mother or my family, to leave her behind and to go to another country.
This is a photo of sunflower seeds. My parents like to eat this a lot. I just have this image of them eating back home, like in Myanmar. It's kind of hard for me to like go back also. So yeah, I mean the fear of losing touch with your culture, I don't think ever I would feel like I'm 100% Singaporean and 0% Burmese, because I mean that's also who I am.
These are my niniks. So this one is my grandmother from my paternal side, and this is my grandmother from my maternal side. Sometimes we don't talk the same wavelength and they don't really understand what I am talking. It's something that I would really miss if I left home, like the presence of the two of them always being there.
The food that I miss the most is popiah. My grandma used to be a hawker. She used to sell popiah on a tricycle, and I used to sit behind her and follow her to work. And when there is a tegu, which is the police, everyone carries something, we all run. When I thought, oh, why don't I try to recreate them here and introduce them, the local here, I'm very happy and satisfied that we could create a cafe that could help people have good memories of Singapore.
This picture of my dad just made me think of like the stuff that he had to sacrifice. Like he had to leave his whole family behind so that we have this life in Singapore. This is like a picture of my friend's house with the Singaporean flag on it. Just something that made me think of like, oh, like my future here in Singapore.
This one is like the gachapon thingy at the void deck shops that is near my house. I remember when me and my siblings were younger, we would always like collect $1 coins and collect 50-cent coins just to get a new toy from this. And my mom would always get so annoyed because it's the most randomest toy. And this one is recently, I think it was a course that I went to with my colleagues. So it makes me think of the future because kids these days, they are always pushing the boundaries and they are always asking questions that we might sometimes not think about. So I hope that even though they are innovative, they have original ideas, I hope it's something that they are able to relate back to and something that they are able to like help in their community.
This photo reminds me of me when I was young. Well, I come from a single mother family, and we used to be very poor. We used to stay in a 1.5 room flat in Singapore. We used to even have 11 members sleeping in 1.5 room flat. When I look around in developing countries, there's no job opportunities, especially for women. So I feel that maybe I could do something by creating businesses, create job opportunities for their mothers, for women, so that they could have a healthier family, have a good future. They can come out from poverty.
When I first moved here, I think the assimilation process, I mean, it was quite scary because you're just a kid. Then you just left your whole country. I think it was a long journey, but I don't think it was like a decisive moment of when I thought, oh, I'm Singaporean now. This is a picture of me and my friends. I'll show him this to make him understand, like, oh, don't worry about it. You'll find your people, and then those people make you feel like you're at home lor.
This tree is something that reminds me of settling into Kolkata because everywhere in Kolkata you can see these yellow flowers. It begins with a very small tree. It will grow up to be so tall. I would show this picture to my younger self because sometimes we have so many aspiration, expectation, and sometimes that make me impatient. Just like how a plant will grow. When you put in a seed, it takes time. And as it grows from a small seedling, then you grow into a big tree.
So this photo is one of my family gatherings over the weekend. So these are all my cousins, my mom, my uncles. I would show my younger self this because it really just captures like how lively and how in the moment everyone was. I feel like I'm always able to just be myself and talk about anything under the sun with the people over here.
My name is Josephine, and this is my home.
My name is Hein, and this is my home.
My name is Sarah and this is my home.